MaxBack.com. Here's a quick review of the Samsung Galaxy S3.
Alright, and here's the Samsung Galaxy S3. It's a really sleek phone, very shiny. I absolutely love the design. It's very sexy, if you will. It has Corning Gorilla Glass 2 on the front, and it's covered with a plastic backing. Nice thing is that you can take this backing off, and it has a removable battery as well as a micro SD card slot right here. Now this is one thing that the competitor, the HTC One X, does not have, as well as the removable battery, because you can't take off the back. Just snaps right on in a bunch of different places. Seems like it'll stay on pretty well even if it's dropped. So you have your back-facing camera right there, your flash, speaker, headphone port, micro USB, and you have a physical button down here to get to the home screen, a power button right there, and a volume bar. Now this power button is kind of in a weird spot. Normally it would be somewhere up here, like on the HTC One X or on the iPhone. You also have your light sensors and your front-facing camera right there, and your ear speaker. So when you turn it on, you get a swipe to unlock screen. It's kind of easy to get into or accidentally access, because all you have to do is just swipe across the screen. It doesn't matter which way you swipe or anything. The HTC One X is a lot harder to accidentally unlock. You actually have to start at the bottom and you work your way up. One nice thing though is that they have these different icons for different applications in here that you can swipe to get into automatically. So say I wanted to get to the camera really quickly, I could just swipe the camera up, and there we go. There's the front-facing camera. And it's actually a very nice front-facing camera. I like it a lot. It's quick, responsive, it is very clear. If we switch it around, we can see the back-facing camera. I'm going to take a quick video here so you can see what the quality is like. So we're switching. Is it recording? Oh, now it's recording. Pretty nice camera. It's also very quick and responsive, a lot like the HTC One X. As you can see, I can focus in different points by touching in different places. So that's nice. A lot like the HTC One X, you can also take a photo while you are recording and it doesn't bother you at all. It doesn't do anything. It just takes a picture quietly and quickly. So there's the camera. Some of the other specs of this device, its weight is 133 grams. That's 3 grams more than the HTC One X. But you can hardly notice a difference when you're holding both of them. And the screen is actually HD with 720 by 1280 pixels, and it's actually 4.8 inches large with a pixel density of 306 ppi. The pixel density isn't quite as good as the HTC One X's, and you can tell a little bit. The screen on the HTC One X right here is a lot brighter. These are both at full brightness right now. It's a lot brighter, the colors are deeper, there is more detail. But as you'll notice if you play with both of them, these devices are very, very similar. One thing I can tell right now, the Samsung Galaxy S3 is a bit thinner. You might not be able to tell on the video, but you can tell here. Yeah, it's a bit thinner. Some of the other specs on the device, the micro SD card slot inside can actually hold up to 64 gigabytes. And you can actually buy this phone in 16, 32, or 64 gigabytes of storage. I would go for more, but with this device it doesn't matter as much as it would on the HTC One X because you do have the expandable memory. So I would go at least 32. That way you have a decent amount of space for your apps and your pictures and stuff when you're on the go. It also has 1 gigabyte of RAM, which is very nice for watching videos and everything. But which one will load faster? Let's see. Better than Bieber. I have to see this. Okay, I'm going to try and select them at the same time. Ah. They loaded pretty much at the same exact time. Okay, that's enough of that. One thing I do like between these two is that this actually has a physical home button, much like the iPhone. One of the differences between these two as well is that the back button is on opposite sides, so that confused me a little bit. Another thing that I like a lot better on the Galaxy S3 is the gallery. Say you take a bunch of pictures, and you actually see all your pictures like right away. They're all the same size. It utilizes the screen space very, very well, putting them in boxes like that. So that's another thing that I like about it better than the HTC One X. I guess let's play a game and see how well this does. Sushi Chop. Guessing this game is going to be somewhat like Fruit Ninja. Yeah, it's a lot like that. Fruit Ninja is a little bit funner though. The screen isn't as responsive as it could be, but maybe that's just the game. I feel like the iPhone 4S, when I'm playing Fruit Ninja, kind of works a lot better. One really cool thing about this device is that it has this thing called Smart Stay, which basically, if I'm looking at the phone screen, then the screen will not turn off. Say you're reading a book or something like that on your device. Right now I'm looking at the device and I'm going to see if it actually works. I'm staring at the screen. Yep. Oh, stay on. I looked away for a second. Oh, there we go. It worked. Didn't do anything. I didn't even touch it. But yeah, it's just a nice little feature that they didn't really have in any other phones. HTC One X doesn't have that. Another cool thing that I learned is if you want to take a screenshot, all you have to do is swipe your hand across the screen, and then it'll go right into your gallery. Some other cool apps that I've never used before that come preloaded on the device, one of them's Flipboard. And I really liked this a lot because you can basically load your Facebook and your Twitter in here, and it'll all load into like fun little feed that you can flip through. Of course, you can get this on other devices. It's just nice that it actually has it preloaded on here. It's just a fun new way to flip through your timeline. Another thing that the Galaxy S3 comes with is called S-Voice, which is actually Samsung's version of Siri.
Please try again.
Say hi, Galaxy, to wake me up. Hi, Galaxy. Are you going to work? I haven't gotten this thing to work yet. There might be some settings. Network error. Sure. Hi, Galaxy.
Please try again.
Well, works about the same as Siri. But yeah, just playing around with this device, I haven't really had any complaints aside from the screen brightness. It could be brighter. I know the HTC One X is brighter, and you know, when it dims, it just gets a little too dark. But other than that, this device is pretty awesome. In fact, it's kind of warming me up to Android a little bit more. The screen is very sleek and smooth, whereas the HTC One X they have Corning glass, but it's Gorilla Glass 1, so it's not as smooth. Really, when I started playing with the Galaxy S3, I didn't even notice that it was actually glass. It doesn't feel like glass, but it is. Some other things you want to keep in mind, the Galaxy S3 has a little bit newer version of Ice Cream Sandwich on it. It actually has 4.04, and it's utilizing a Cortex A9 quad-core processor, whereas this one only has a dual-core processor in it. Now, some of the versions of the HTC One X do have a quad-core processor. This one I'm holding right now does not, and probably any of the ones that are promotional will have a dual-core, not a quad-core. So that's something you want to keep in mind if it's a phone that you're upgrading to and not really paying a lot for, and you're just trading it for a plan. That's something you want to keep in mind. The quad-core processor will be faster. Another thing to keep in mind is that the camera on the Samsung Galaxy S3 is a bit better. The Galaxy S3 can actually record at 30 frames per second in full 1080 HD, whereas the HTC One X can record in full HD, but only at 24 frames per second. So my verdict is that the Samsung Galaxy S3 is definitely a very, very beautiful device. It is very fast, it's very light, it's thin, it's absolutely beautiful. I love the design of it, and it actually makes me question whether I would want to wait and buy the iPhone 5 when it comes out, and we haven't even seen that yet, or whether I want to go with this device. Really, it makes everything you do on this device fun.
And that's my review of the Samsung Galaxy S3. Be sure to subscribe to our channel to get tech reviews on the latest gadgets, and check out MaxBack.com to sell your old gadgets as you upgrade to the new ones.